Hey, this is James
This is Josiah.
with From the Dust Outdoors, and we're going to be bringing you an awesome comparison versus battle of the BRS stove and the Etekcity stove. These are both budget ultralight options on Amazon. All right, let's take a look at the BRS gas stove. This thing is titanium alloy, which translates into ultra light. Comes in at 25 grams. Power, great efficiency and power for the size of this stove. 9,200 BTUs per hour. Size, it comes in at just under 2 inches by 1.18 inches by 1.3 inches. This thing is phenomenal, and the size can't be beat. Fits great in cookware. For instance, I use it with my Tokes 750 milliliter pot and 110 milliliter gas canister. I fit the stove, the canister, along with matches and a small cleaning sponge in the pot. One of my favorite parts about this stove is the ability to simmer and the ability to really adjust your flame to tons of different settings so you don't burn your food.
Alright, now let's take a look at the Etekcity stove. Compared to the BRS, this thing is a little bit chunky, weighing in at 3.2 ounces, or 90.7 grams for you gram weenies out there. Its protective case also adds more weight than the BRS stuff sack, being that it's a hard plastic, but it'll actually protect your stove while it's in your backpack. This mentality kind of sums up the Etekcity stove. Sure, it's heavier, but it has that extra heft because it carries more features. One of my favorite being the piezoelectric ignition. Think of this like a mini spark plug that doesn't need batteries. No lighter or matches are required to get this stove started. And once you get it started, this thing hums along perfectly. I have yet to have any issues with this stove when used in conjunction with a Coleman fuel canister. I can turn it up super hot to facilitate a fast boil, or bring it way down low for simmering foods.
The BRS versus the Etekcity. Your classic David versus Goliath. The Etekcity's massive, the BRS is ultralight. Which one will boil the fastest?
Now let's check out the boil time on 2 cups of water for the Etekcity stove.
Next up, the BRS stove. Let's see if it can beat that boil time of the Etekcity stove. You guys saw it for yourself. The winner was the BRS. Not only is it smaller, but it boils your water faster.
It's not even fair. I mean, I will say this. When I bought the Etekcity, it was about $10 versus now it's $13 to $14 on Amazon. And I'm not going to upgrade until this thing dies. I don't think there was enough of a difference to warrant an upgrade when this is still working. Although I will say the BRS is the better stove. So if you're buying a new stove, I'd go with the BRS. All right, everyone, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to leave us a like and go ahead and subscribe if you want to get more content like this. I'm also very curious to know, what stove are you using? Leave us a comment down below and I'd love to talk with you about that.
To do some crazy voiceover where we're like, the BRS versus. We don't have to do that, but